So just 1 week before gate. And for this video, I have not prepared any script that what I will tell and what I will not tell. Because those things comes from logic and this video is coming from my heart. I will try to calm your mind by telling you real facts, my story about failures as a big brother. You have always seen this person as someone who has cracked GATE with AIR 31, has got selected in DRDO ISRO. Now, hearing so much just before 1 week of GATE feels like a burden, feels like very inferior, feels like that I am losing everything. What I will do if I cannot crack GATE? So, at this point, don't worry, I will not give you any fake motivation. I will speak solely based on the facts. But before that, let me tell you some stories. So, in my class 12, I was obsessed about IIT. Yes, JEE Advanced. I was an above average student, but I was like कि मेरा तो आसानी से हो जाएगा. So जो भी हो, I was like कि I can crack IIT easily, at least 5,000 or 6,000 or maybe 7 to 8,000 rank to get, I mean, any branch in maybe IIT Kharagpur or maybe in IIT Guwahati. So I was obsessed with IIT, but after the examination was over, I was like, कि कैसा गया पता नहीं, and I the habit of not checking the answers with the answer keys. So when the result came on the actual day, I saw that I qualified JEE Advanced 2019, but the rank was very poor. It was around 12,000 maybe. Okay, I mean 11,000 or 12,000. So I was shattered. I cried a lot. And I was like कि अब क्या ही करना? Okay, अब तो जो होना था हो गया है. Everything is over. Okay. And in my time, JEE Advanced was just immediately after on the other day of WBJEE. So I appeared for WBJEE with a mentality that I will not be studying in any college in West Bengal. I will be surely studying either in IIT Kharagpur in West Bengal or in any other IIT. But that was not the case. So I was shattered and I cried a lot. And after that, now here I am standing in front of you with so many achievements. But at that point of time, the Shoham was totally broken. The Shoham was not having any hope. So no one can say that what you can achieve. You are having infinite potential in any point of time in your life. Now maybe you are thinking that okay, ये सब मतलब बहुत सुना है. We have heard a lot about these motivational stories. But at this point of time, I am shattered. I am not getting good marks in test series. I don't know that what I will do if I cannot crack GATE even after 3 attempts. So don't, I mean, tell me just this kind of stories. I can understand your emotion. But as I have told you, that I will speak solely on the real facts that why this is not your end. So there is a fact that not cracking it is not the end of the world. Okay, so neither cracking it will take away all of your problems, nor not cracking it is the end of the world. Yes, you have heard it right. And I know that you have heard quotes like this for many times. But now, in this time, this is not a quote, it is a real fact. And why? So, I have a friend who has cracked ISRO this year, but he did not crack GATE for a single time. I have a friend who cracked BARC by the examination and then interview, but he did not crack GATE. I have a friend who started his own YouTube channel, okay, but he did not qualify GATE. In the same branch, mechanical engineering, I know these people and they are enjoying their lives, okay, they are earning well. So if they can, why can't you? You have to understand that if a fish judges itself by the capability of its flying, then it will always find itself a stupid. This is said by Einstein. So the thing is that any single event will apparently be very high. That is like GATE, a very prestigious examination, right? We all know that. But still, these events are very small compared to your whole life. You will get infinite opportunities like this. That is why at any point of your life, you will have infinite potential. So, did you just notice that I have a speaking impediment? Yes, I have stammering, and I can't tell you enough that I have cried a lot for this. I am still trying to overcome it. Sometimes I don't stammer when I speak comfortably. Sometimes I stammer a lot during interviews, during my MTech or BTech project presentations. You just, notice it, right? So this started in my class 5. So we all have this kind of hurdles, this kind of impediments, which will try to bound us. But believe me, we are much more than that. I don't know that if I am able to convey my emotions to you or not. But what I am trying to say is that this person is not only made of successful events. I also have seen failure. And this stammering thing, I can't tell you enough that every moment, every day, I feel bad about it. That what I will do, I want to be a professor. I have to speak publicly. I have to present publicly. If I stammer a lot, then what I can do? So please understand that at this point of time, only one thing you can do. And do you know that this one thing is to try. This 3-letter word, try, TRY. Nothing beyond that is in your control. You have to just try a lot. You can say, you can think that, okay, if I cannot crack GATE, then what will happen? That is not in your hand. And my friend, if you have tried your best, then you have already won the match. Okay. So, enough of so called motivation. Now, let me talk about the actual facts. First of all, if you do not qualify GATE at all, PSUs like ONGC, PSUs like BEL are coming up with a lot of vacancies with their own examination. So your GATE examination preparation will not go in vain. You have ISRO exam, you have BARC exam, you have DRDO exam. What else do you want? You have infinite opportunities year by year. These exams happen year by year. So if you fulfill the criteria of age, then you can sit for these exams for as many times as you want, right? Then you have the off-campus jobs. Believe me, this is the world that is developing so fast, and in this world, skills do matter. Really, skills do matter, not your degree, not any exam. If you can develop the skill, then you are fit for the company. Really, this is the fact. You can talk with the higher personnel, of a very reputed company, and they will tell you that skills do matter. Okay. And finally, as I have already told you, that don't worry. Only thing is you can try a lot. Other than that, you cannot do anything. So in these last days, there is a list of don'ts. There is no more list of do's. Okay. Only one thing, if you want to hear something that how to, improve, then I will say that just do one thing, try to appear for the mock tests. But don't judge your marks, don't judge your rank. Just appear for the mock test every day and try to appear either from 9 to now you have your admit card. So try to appear in that time slot. And if you are not able to do that, then that is also okay. But that is the only thing I will suggest you. No more study. Okay. And you can always, revise your copies. Okay. But there are so many don'ts. The first don't is don't over socialize in these days. You will feel like कि बहुत बुरा लग रहा है, चलो दोस्तों के साथ घूम के आते हैं. So you can over socialize with those friends only who are actually your friend. Otherwise they will tell you, यार मेरा भी preparation बहुत बुरा है, शायद अच्छा नहीं जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ. So if you have that kind of a friend with whom you really do enjoy, then only go with them. Otherwise, please stay away with those negative outings. Please stay away from those negative videos. Please stay away from those negative uncle and aunties, from negatives, relatives. So you noticed that how I stammered. So in all of the videos in which you see those cuts, okay, those cuts are due to my stammering and nothing else. Okay, that I stammer a lot, and that is why my editor has to cut that part. Okay, so that is the thing, that I am not that much successful. I also cry. I also am very much frustrated here. So another thing that is a part of a don't, okay, is don't ever try at this point to compare your marks with the marks of your friend. That मुझे तो टेस्ट सीरीज में इतना आ रहा है. Okay, because that is very much demotivating. If you see that you are getting 5 marks less than that friend, then also you will be getting demotivated. Okay, and please have good amount of sleep. Have good amount of sleep. Please understand, I have seen that coaching centers are promoting that for this last days, PYQs for the whole night. They are, they are suggesting the video. No, don't compromise with your sleep. You have to understand that if your brain is working properly, then you can answer the questions properly. But if you spend sleepless nights day by day, day after day, then your brain will degenerate. Okay, and your capability of answering the questions will decrease. Your chances of making silly mistakes will increase. So please understand these things. And then comes studying any new thing. Don't try that ever. And that is why I will suggest you not to study much thing. Only appear for the test series and revise your old thing. But if you are seeing new and new and new things, and then you think I need to study this, that, again this, that, then everything will be just over. You have to keep the things that you have already studied in your brain, and that is all. Okay, and then comes about your health. At this point of time, emotional eating is a disaster. So what you will feel is that I am very sad, and your mind will crave for that chocolate. Your mind will crave for those chips. Your mind will crave for that pizza. But don't do that. Yes, you can do it in moderation. You can have a slice of pizza at a day. In the next day, you can another slice of a pizza, or maybe an ice cream. But don't overdo it, because at this time when you are very stressed, your immunity will go down, and that can disrupt your health. And you will regret the most if you have a stomach ache during the examination. Okay. Finally, there are some do's. The first do is visit your examination center, okay, at least once, obviously before the actual date examination. Okay. Then check out all the documents and lists. Yes, 1 week before, because you don't want to rush the night before the exam. Okay. At that night, you have to stay very calm and very cool. Try to find that one person who can pacify your mind, who can give you that surge of oxytocin. So oxytocin is a happy hormone again. So try to find those connections. Okay. And again, believe me, it doesn't matter if you do not qualify it. Honestly, it will matter temporarily. But after that, I have seen so many people who have got very low rank in GATE. Okay. So either they have got IITs just by hook or crook. Okay. Or they just got into any other PSU or any other ISRO, DRDO, BARC, or any other off campus job. They started their own business, they started their own YouTube channel. So the thing is that you have to understand that in this world is changing ever, forever. So change is the only constant. So you need to understand that if you have to survive, then the cracking any exam is not the skill. The skill is to learn constantly. You have to understand that if you can learn anything at any point of time, you are irreplaceable. Anyone will hire you. Okay. So that is the thing. Okay. So maybe you have tried for GATE enough and enough and enough. But still, if you cannot crack it, it doesn't matter. Then you are far, far more than GATE, and GATE is not for you. It is like that GATE does not deserve you. Okay, that is the thing. But at this point of time, what you can do is to be confident. That is the key at this point of time. You have to be confident. See, I have seen people, or I don't have to give any example of any other people. I will give the example of me. That when I appeared for GATE in GATE 2023, in my mock tests, I was getting max to max 30. Okay, and it was a average of 25. But I got 45 in the actual GATE examination. That too, after missing 8 to 10 questions. And that would have brought me 5 to 10 more marks. So easily 55, right? So you can see that it was an increase of 30 marks. And in GATE 2024, my average was 55 to 60, and I got 75. Again, it was an increase of 25 marks. So even if you are getting very less marks in test series, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There can be an increase of marks like 30. Okay. And I mean, even more than that. And do you know that what is the scientific reason? The first reason is that if you are attempting a test series like MedEasy, they make the questions itself a bit higher, okay, a bit tougher than the actual GATE questions. But when you will be appearing for the actual GATE examinations, because you already have that practice, you will be answering the questions very good, very well. Okay. And the next point is that in the examination hall, now your mind will act like in the emergency zone. Like when you are attempting the test series at your home, you know that if I miss 2 or 3 questions, it will not matter. But now, as at this time, you know that I cannot miss even one question, and your subconscious mind knows that. That is why it will work good. Okay. So I will not make this video too much long, but what I will say at the last is that don't worry, I am here. I know that maybe I cannot do in terms of monetary help or any other thing at this point, but still, as a big brother, as someone who really cares, I am here. I understand that you are having a very high heartbeat. You are having palpitations. I understand all that thing, and I am here as someone who understands, who is there for you, who is, I will, listening to you. Okay. So in this video, I will tell my editor not to cut any of the stammering, because you should see that this AIR 31 also cries, also has his own frustrations. And I want all of you to be there for me when I cry because of not able to speak clearly when it is, I mean, required. And you can see these things, right? Okay. So don't worry, the world is not that much bad. There are people for each other. Okay. There are people who listen to each other. Okay. So put a hand on your heart and just tell one thing to yourself, that I will try my best no matter what. That is not for the 7 days, that is even after the gate is over. I will try my best no matter what. Okay. So life is like a game where you will be getting endless opportunity, and you will not lose if you do not quit. That is the thing. And in this video, I will not tell anything else other than this, like go to that video, go to this video. No, don't go to any other video. Just calm your mind and believe in yourself, not only for this gate examination, but for anything, for anything in life. Okay. So now, before ending this video, I will have just some tips for you so that you can utilize these 7 days most. Firstly, no, not studying. You have to do deep breathing. Please do it. You have to do deep breathing. Search anything. Okay. Search a guided meditation or guided pranayama. That is the best thing that you can do right now. Guided pranayama. Okay. So that is very important. That will calm your mind. So these two words are most important at this time. One is to be calm. Another is to be confident. If you have to be calm, the best tool is your own breath. If you can control your breath, then you are good to go. Second, how to be confident? That is, just think one line in your mind, that I have tried my best and I will try my best. That is what I can do and that is what I will do. Nothing out of that is in my hand, and that is why I will always win in my life. Okay. So these phrases, again, I will just repeat it, that I have tried my best. I will try my best. Nothing other than this is in my hand. So I have already won the match. So write this thing in a paper and stick it out on the wall where you can see it all the time. Make it your phone wallpaper. Okay. And this was about the confidence. And the third point is take care of your diet. Go for random walks. Okay. 40-minute walk, 30-minute walk, or even 10 minutes of walk. That will also do. Clear? And finally, don't be overwhelmed and don't study too much. Take rest and take breaks. But don't over binge Netflix. Don't over binge Amazon Prime or any web series. Sleep a lot throughout this day sleep a lot. Okay. And yes, you can play video games, you can, watch uh, that Amazon Prime or that, Netflix. Okay. But do it in obviously moderation. Okay. So if I share my experience, I was having, I think, my college. Yes. So I was in the fourth year. So I was just having my college classes, and I was not missing that. And because if I am in the home, then I was like कि बहुत दिक्कत हो रहा है. I was being tense. So I was neither over socializing with my friends, nor I was in my home. I was just going to college, attending the classes and gossiping with maybe one or two friends whom I like, and then coming to back home. Okay. So this was my routine. And the day before gate, I had a quarrel with my girlfriend. Okay. So throughout the night, I just cried a lot. So that was the thing. Okay. So don't worry. Everything will be okay. Just take a chill pill. Okay. His brother is with you always. I will try to help you. Really, I will try to help you by all means. But now at this point, I want you to feel a emotional, connection from this heart to that heart. So obviously, I will meet you in the next video in so many videos. But until that, really goodbye and please take care and thank you for watching.